The Erie woman accused of killing her 14-month-old baby is headed to trial tonight. Tania Coleman and her boyfriend, Xavier Holloman, appeared for a preliminary hearing earlier today. He's charged with covering up the death. 12 News' Cy Sharp was in the courtroom. Cy, you said in the courtroom for some pretty emotional testimony, right?
Yes, it was definitely emotional. Now, a lot of new information came out of today's trial about this case, including the fact that the baby only weighed 8 pounds when it was found. Now, as a point of reference, an average 14-month-old baby weighs almost double that amount. Today's preliminary hearing was to determine if there was indeed enough evidence to send this case to a full trial. Attorneys on the prosecution side presented 3 key witnesses and combed through details of the months leading up to the baby's death, which we now know was around the week of April 11th, but the baby's body was not discovered until May 24th, over a month later. Now, one witness, Detective Sergeant James Stampo, a lead investigator, presented evidence showing Coleman knew the baby had not been eating well and was becoming sick, but she did not seek out medical attention. Now, Xavier Holloman's mother, Rebecca Holloman, also testified. She last saw the victim in February and said that nothing seemed out of the ordinary, but the baby looked healthy. Witness statements from the family state that Coleman did in fact feed her daughter. She even went as far as chewing some of the foods herself first to make it small enough for the baby to swallow because the baby had no teeth. Now, Coleman's attorneys say there was one important witness missing from today's trial, which could have saved Coleman from facing the charges of homicide.
I think the crux of this case is going to be the medical testimony. And without the doctor here to testify and my opportunity to cross-examine him, I felt we had our hands tied and it was difficult to be able to put forth any kind of case on our behalf.
Now, Xavier Coleman waived his preliminary trial, but he is out on bond and he will be heading to a full trial also come fall. Coming up at 5:30, we'll have more details on this case and also hear from Tania Coleman's father. Reporting live in the newsroom, Cy Sharp, WICU 12 News.